No, you're wrong with Mike Patterson.
Welcome back to the program. My guest is June Hartwell, wife of incumbent Congressman Paul Hartwell. Now, June, we all know what Ben Wyatt's wife is really saying. By skipping the primary, she's saying women who love their families are stupid.
Mike, we all make certain choices. Ms. Knope chose to try to have it all. I chose to put my family first.
Oh, I'm just speculating here, but do you think that Leslie Knope's actions indicate that she actually hates her family?
We are here looking at a videotape. This is back in April 2005. We see here we're looking
Leslie,
at Councilman
you should see this.
Deckhart, and he's now about to shake hands with Leslie Knope, the alleged sex toy. Donnie.
Oh, for cripe's sake.
Look at the way she's smiling at him. And then almost unconsciously touching her hands to her hips. See that? Right there. It's like she's sending him a message that she's ready for childbearing.
Wow.
We received a tip that you, Leslie, born and raised Knope, were not born in Pawnee.
What?
Gotcha! And because you lied about it, we cannot make this a book club selection.
I was born in Pawnee. I'd stake my reputation on it. I have to tell you, this feels like gotcha journalism.
In what way?
That way. You put gotcha on my face.
After the break, where is Leslie Knope actually born?
Pawnee!
We will pull out the world map and speculate wildly.
Oh, God, not the gotcha dancers.
Betcha, gotcha, get away with ya. Gotcha.
Apparently, Leslie Knope wielded her insider influence and got Councilman Pilner to save her precious department, even though it meant closing the shelter. Now, I'm not saying that Leslie Knope is a dog murderer, per se. I just think that her actions raise some questions. Like, for example, is she a dog murderer?
God. Well, I don't know the answer to that, Jennifer, but your tone makes me think, yes.
Say your goodbyes, Pebble. 'Cause Leslie Knope gonna kill you.
She got the perfect puppy for that shot. She is good.
We just received these exclusive photos. We have pictures of City Councilman Deckhart.
My God!
Leslie Knope.
I cannot
and
believe
now-
it!
The big issue now is who is this mystery woman? She and Knope are standing very close to each other, and anytime you see two women standing very close to each other, you immediately assume...
No, don't say it. Please don't say it.
Lesbian.
Oh, of course.
What?
Welcome to The Final Word with Perd. Miss Pinewood, there is a thing you are doing, and that thing is you are leading a recall vote against Councilwoman Knope. And you say you have new shocking allegations about her.
What? What now?
Perd, I take no pleasure in reporting this, but it must come to light. We are here trying to make Pawnee better. And where is Leslie Knope? She's gallivanting around Europe like some kind of European. You know, it's really tough to
How did they get that picture?
Facebook.
But I just
Facebook.
Isn't
Facebook.
it apparently, she can't be bothered to stay here in Pawnee, not when there's Europe to gallivant around in.
Well, we conducted a Perd poll and asked this question. Do you think Leslie Knope should be in England? Do you not think that? Or do you not think that? 48% said she should not be in Europe. 17% say it's okay. And 35% said they were confused by the way the question was posed.
Oh, my God.
Councilwoman Leslie Knope wants to put fluoride, which is a chemical, into your drinking water. You know what else is a chemical? Strychnine and cyanide.
What?
And dirt and rust and even broken glass.
Exactly. You definitely understand what chemicals are, Perd. I would suggest if you want to contact the psychopath that wants to turn your kids into bad at math, communist fluoride zombies, well, just call the number at the bottom of your screen.
Joan has always been kind of a train wreck, but the last 3 years, she's gone off the deep end. She did a string of shows from rehab.
Victoria Herzog, you were a successful attorney from Wilmington, Delaware. Then you hit rock bottom.
This is supposed to be anonymous.
She once gave every member in her audience a car, one car, that they all had to fight for. Oh, and last year, she did a show where she called all of her ex-boyfriends while sitting on a washing machine.
Well, Eric, if you didn't give it to me, then who did?
Leslie Knope exemplifies the feminist attack on our values. She could learn a little something about traditional family structure from me and my husband, Marshall.
Fierce alert, eat 'em up, honey.
The idea that feminism is an attack on family values is absurd.
Ooh, so you're defending Leslie Knope?
No, absolutely not. Frankly, I don't think she's done enough to distance herself from this misogynistic lunacy.
Let's turn now to Sasha Dunkirk. She is head of the group Women Against Feminism.
What a surprise. The woman is only talking to other women. Can we have one conversation about feminism where men get to be in charge?
I actually agree with him.
I don't need your pity.
Joan, Leslie Knope and I are united in our disgust of this week's events. Leslie, if you're watching, I, Brandy Max, star of 69 Jump Street and 50 Shaved Old Gays, have your back.
Oof, really stepped in it this time, Knope.
We have a controversial topic today, the gay penguin marriage at the Pawnee Zoo. So, Marcia, what is all the fuss about?
The fuss is that Miss Knope claimed that she was not advocating for this gay cause, and then that very night, she was the guest of honor at a pro-gay marriage rally at a bar called The Bulge.
Ms. Knope, how do you respond?
I'd first like to say that I wasn't trying to advocate for anyone. I did not know that both of the penguins were males, and I was just trying to perform a cute, fun ceremony to promote our local zoo.
I have to say that that stunt that you did with the penguins was clearly over the line. Now, Marcia, what, if anything, can Miss Knope do to make it right?
Joan, we don't want to be unreasonable.
Of course not.
We think that she should separate the penguins, annul the marriage, reimburse the taxpayers for the cost of the wedding, of course, and then resign.
Oh, is that it?
That would do it.
Anything else? Want me to jump off a building, perform Harry Carey?
Move to a different town? No, I kid.
Full of ideas here today.
This is the reason why people don't go into politics. Because, you know, I bust my ass for the people in this city and I can't win. I have one night of fun with some of the best dancers I've ever danced with, and suddenly everybody's freaking out?
Wow, look at that. Wow, we're lighting up here.
Oh, good,
Never
great,
seen
let's
that
go for
on
it.
the show
Okay,
before.
great, yeah, bring it on. How does this work?
Well, there.
Great, okay, hey, you're on the air.
Good.
Yeah, I think that lady should resign.
Okay, good, thank you. Next caller?
You should resign and repay your salary.
Okay, 2 for resign. Thank you. Next caller?
I just want to say that I love the zoo and the zoo is really fun.
Thank you. That's really sweet.
And I think you should resign.
The fact is, this carnival is being held on top of an ancient Wamapoke burial site.
Much like the house in the movie Poltergeist.
Exactly. I spoke to Leslie Knope of the Parks Department about moving the carnival, and she refused.
We do have exclusive animation of that event. Let's take a look.
Oh, I love these things. Sorry.
Is that what happened?
Ferd,
None of that happened.
that is exactly what happened.
I'm here for the interview about tonight's gala.
Yeah, listen, I'm a little under the weather. Went on a booze cruise last week, just finished up an hour ago. On a completely unrelated note, I have horrible allergies.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
But I do need to promote this event.
But don't worry about me, I'm a true professional. The show must go on.
2.
Hello, I'm Joan Calamezzo. Today's show will not go on.
Seems like her allergies are kicking in.
Hello and welcome to Pawnee Today. I'm Joan Calamezzo. Today's guest is Leslie Knope, who is here to tell us how this year's Harvest Festival is going to bankrupt the city.
Well, Joan, actually there's a lot of false information flying around. The Harvest Festival is...
Jumping right in. It's rude.
I just want everyone to know what an extraordinary event this is going to be.
But at what cost? How many cities does Ben Wyatt need to destroy before he's put behind bars?
Ben Wyatt has done nothing wrong. You know, if you want to ask him questions, let's go for it, huh? Let's ask any question about his past or present, just get it over with. Ben, let's get up here. Yeah, come on. We'll just ask him a bunch of questions, and then we'll get everything cleared and out of the way. Sound good? Yeah?
Great.
Good. Let's take some calls, Joan.
Why don't you?
Okay, caller, are you there?
Yeah, how can you justify raising taxes for something that will hurt the town?
Just to add to what Ben's stammering about, we aren't going to raise taxes. So, that's that. Next caller.
I can honestly say today's guest is the only person in this town who's a bigger deal than I am. Please welcome lifestyle guru Annabelle Porter.
Hello, hello, it's me, I'm here.
Yes, you are.
Hi.
Can I just say, as a journalist, I feel like we're best friends. Tell the audience about yourself.
Well, I'm just a simple former phone book model who found her calling. You know, I'm not perfect. The average woman worries about what she looks like in a bathing suit. So does my nanny. So I get it.
Annabelle, what trends are, pardon the pun, but trending?
First of all, Mozambique cashmere is the new cast iron stove.
Of course.
I have found some amazing new conflict-free paella recipes, and luckily, my favorite fishmonger now makes house calls.
Well, thank God.
Finally.
But my fave new item is a deliciously bold chair by local artist Ron Swanson.
Ron Swanson is here. He will be joining us after the break, so stick around.
Did that woman call my chair delicious?
Hello, I'm Perd Hapley, and welcome to Ya Heard with Perd. Today's show begins now. Is this art or is it pornography? Here to answer this question is Parks and Recreation Deputy Director Leslie Knope.
Perd, it is a beautiful work of art. Governments should not be in the business of censorship, especially when a painting is as awesome as this one.
But this is where the controversy of this story gets even more controversial. You are the subject of this painting. Half woman, half horse, with what some would say are human breasts.
I am not the subject. The subject is strong and empowered women everywhere. But it does look a little bit like me.
Leslie, for our viewers at home who might not know, are centaurs real?
No.
You're absolutely sure?
Joan, this whole Pawnee Sun story is gotcha journalism at its worst. Honey, let's just keep our private life in the bedroom where it belongs.
We do not have a private life. Stop saying that we have a private life. The fact is we never slept together. And if we did, you would have proof and we would have seen it by now.
Councilman?
I can prove it. She has a mole on her right buttock.
What? That is a total lie. You've never seen my butt. What are you talking about? He has never seen my butt.
Well, I guess it's your word against his. I mean...
Fine. Here, Joan. Why don't you look for yourself?
Is this happening? Wait. There's no mole. There is no mole. This exclusive story, there is no mole on Miss Knope.
I can't believe it's come to this. This is utterly humiliating.
Well, Councilman, care to make a comment about no mole gate?
Yes. I really didn't think that Ms. Knope would pull down her pants on TV. But since she did, I will admit that the rumors of our affair are indeed false.
Thank you.
However, I have no plans to resign.
Oh, great. Okay, Councilman, you know what? You're a class act.
Thank you.
Penguins get married. Where does it end? I mean, would you let me marry my guinea pig? Because I really do want to marry my guinea pig. I'll take my answer off the air.
I think that's a valuable point.
You know, attendance is up 30% at the zoo, by the way. You're welcome. That penguin wedding was cute, damn it. And I'm not going to annul it.
I'd ask you to reconsider.
Well, I'd ask you to stop asking me. Because it's not going to happen, Marcia.
Is that right?
Last time I checked, I don't think I murdered anyone or had an affair or did drugs. But I apologize. I apologize for having fun and for making something cute.
Where are you from originally?
Oh no, what did I do?